the WrestleHorror podcast, accompanied as always by my co-host Donnie Hoover. Donnie, this isn't our studio.
No, it's a little bit different. We're a little closer together than 2 hours away.
Yeah, we're actually in the same place at the same time, and the man standing in between us needs no introduction, but we're going to do it anyway. He's Superman Onyx. Onyx, what is going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing well. It's good to see you again, and standing in front of a wrestling ring, which is always exciting.
Oh man, this is like my second home up here, so
Yep.
I'm always happy to be in front of this thing.
So we are standing in Gahanna, Ohio, at the new Ohio Wrestling Training Center. You've heard us talking about it. Well, here it is, folks. The ring's right behind us.
Voila.
Yep.
This has been a labor of love for Donnie and Terry, with some help from the Golden Idol and, of course, Onyx, and quite a few other wrestlers. Guys, this is exciting. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. Like I say, we got everything set up and ready to go. It's the new Ohio Wrestling Training Center. We're just calling it the Now Training Center. And as you can see, we got the ring behind us. We're all set up. And it's going to be exciting. We've got a lot of cool things happening. You know, obviously we're going to be doing some wrestling training for experienced wrestlers that are already trained, come in and work out, get a good sweat going, keep their skills sharp. And we're also later on down the road, we're going to be offering some new training for people that want to get involved in professional wrestling. But the more exciting part, as exciting I should say, is we're also incorporating a new fitness program that we're creating. We brought in Onyx. You know, Onyx is a trained personal trainer. He's been doing it for 20 years, so he definitely knows what he's doing. As you can see, he knows how to gain size. So we're going to use that to our advantage here at the Now Training Center. And we're coming up with some fitness programs, different types of fitness, and one that we're developing now that's actually going to incorporate a little bit of the wrestling ring. So we're going to get in the ring, do some workouts, stuff like that, make it a lot of fun. You know, not too many places you can go and work out. You can't go to Planet Fitness and jump in a wrestling ring.
No.
So we're going to be a little bit different, a little bit unique, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're looking forward to it. And we'll let Onyx talk a little bit about the training idea we're coming up with.
Well, you know, as you know, I'm always in the gym. Y'all done seen plenty of videos of me, you know, throwing around 400, 500, 600 pounds. You know, that's just what I do on a regular. Insert joke. But no, you know, a lot of people, you know, think that we just come in here and run around the ring. But as you guys know, there's so much more to that. So we want to give people a chance. Like, they might not necessarily ever want to be a wrestler, but they might want to see what it's like to jump in the ring to see what we go through. So I'm in the middle of developing some programs right now that will cater to strength training and wrestling training for the average everyday person out there.
Guys like me. And we're not talking like people's not going to be jumping off the top ropes and body slamming. It's going to be none of that.
Oh, none of that. No.
It's going to be like the warm-ups, the cardio, the physical part. And you're definitely going to feel it. You know, everybody, I've told everybody a million times, there's cardio and then there's wrestling cardio. It's completely different.
Yes.
So you may do cardio and you may do running on the treadmill and all that. When you get in there, it's going to be completely different.
Yes, it is.
So that's what I'm excited about, and I myself am going to do it because, as you can see on the video portion of this podcast, I definitely need it. And I actually practiced some last night by myself with just my wife watching, and she had a good time laughing at me. So it's going to be fun, and I'm excited to get started on it myself.
Well, it's definitely exciting for everybody, and like Donnie said, you know, there's cardio and there's wrestling cardio. And you know, that's what makes or breaks people sometimes when they want to get into this industry. They get into that first day of training or that fantasy camp, and they're like, "Oh, this is nothing like I see on TV."
Right. Right.
It is tough. It is grueling. Obviously, I don't do it either. But if you can tell by Onyx here, he's seriously committed to it. He's been wrestling for how long now?
Well, you know, I don't count the first two, but you might as well say 12.
Okay.
12. We'll count.
10, 12, however you want to look at it. But you know, one of the main things I want to do and get across to everybody that's going to come here eventually is that fitness is something that you need to do all your life, and we're going to offer just a different twist on it. You know, you got your title boxing. There's a lot of people that go there and they're not necessarily going to get in the boxing ring tomorrow. So we want to have just that same type of flair, but adding the wrestling element to it.
Yeah, right. It's like title boxing, like he said. You know, they go and do the boxing training, but they ain't going to go out and be a professional boxer or join the boxing ranks here in town. Just the same thing here. You know, you're going to come in, you're going to get the wrestling training, you're going to get the wrestling cardio, but you're not going to do. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean you want to be a pro wrestler and you want to learn how to do all the pro wrestling moves that hurt. So you know, it's more the fitness part of it. It's not the actual physical violence part of it. For now. That may change. We don't know.
But it definitely, the fitness is huge because, like you guys were saying, just the wrestling training itself will bring you up to that next level of cardio that a lot of people are missing out on because they don't understand what goes on in the wrestling ring. So, as Donnie mentioned on a previous podcast, he's seen people that could bench press a Buick and couldn't last 5 minutes in a wrestling ring.
Yes, yes. I tell people all the time, I don't care how strong you are in the gym, and you probably can tell by some of my videos and everything, I can go pick up a house, but I better be able to run around the world too. You know what I'm saying? So we want people to get a mixture of all of it. You know, you just can't have just one. You got to be able to go to. You can't have just the show muscles. You got to have the go muscles too.
Yep. I agree 100%. So like I said, it's something new. It's not heard of here in this area. So we're kind of excited to develop it and bring it out. And like I said, he's coming up with multiple different programs we're going to be offering, all the way from beginner to advanced. So it's going to be real exciting. We're going to do like 6-week training is what we've decided on. So they're going to be 6-week training programs. And like I said again, beginners, all the way up to the advanced level. And we're going to get you started, get you in ring shape.
Yeah, so if you're interested in pursuing a career in professional wrestling, this would be a good place to start learning some of the basics and learning the cardio, which is, I've heard many trainers, both personal trainers and wrestling trainers alike, they've expressed the cardio multiple times. It's the first thing you get started on when you get into training is cardio.
And also, like wrestling training, if you know you're going to be a professional wrestler and you're getting ready to schedule classes, that wouldn't be a bad idea to start training your cardio and your wind and all that before you even go there. But believe me, they're going to put it to the test the first day you walk in there.
Oh yeah, that's going to happen.
I have not taken part in it firsthand, but I watched my daughter the first day of training, and I don't think she got up for 2 days after that.
Yeah, they don't start out slow. They take it right to you.
And Cody Hawk was her trainer, and Cody, that's the first words out of his mouth: cardio, cardio, cardio. And you better do it, especially if you're working with Cody, because if you mess up or you don't wipe your feet before you get into his ring, you're going to be doing 100 Hindi squats right then and there.
Yep. Believe me, those aren't any joke. I was doing them last night, and I couldn't finish all the ones I wanted to do. I had to stop. So, but yeah, we're real excited. Like I said, it's a new twist. We're calling it WrestleFit. That's what we're going to call it for now. And it's going to be a fun program, and we're excited to develop it and get it going. And we're going to want to see everybody come out and try it out with us.
Absolutely. So, Onyx, any last words for the viewers and listeners regarding your training and things like that?
Hey guys, like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very, very excited about it. This is something that, something that's been in the making for me. It seemed like it's just been a natural progression from, me with the weights and just everything I've done. So this is the next step. I'm very, very super excited about it. I think this is something just for everybody out there, not just for the guy that work out in the gym. This is for the house mom. This is for the young men getting ready for football for the next season. Anything, anything to give you that edge. And I'm really like 200% behind this program.
You can't argue with that. I mean, Onyx, I'm looking forward to seeing how this progresses, and I'm hoping that a lot of people are going to take advantage of the WrestleFit program. that being said, it's going to be a short podcast this time because we've got other recording to do for other things regarding the training center. But thanks for watching and listening, and we will definitely catch you on the next episode.
See you later.
See you guys.